Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love message for the 8th through the 11th of April. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius. I follow tropical astrology. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If you'd like to watch readings for your other placements, Sagittarius, check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. Over the weekend, I will put up readings for all 12 Zodiac signs on that channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read from Aries to Pisces. But if you're new to this channel, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. As I always say, don't let the name fool you. This channel is for Libra and Sagittarius. Why? Because I want to, because I love you people. This is a love reading as well. So if you're new, welcome, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Link to my website for private readings and other types of services is also down in the description below. All right, let us begin. I'm feeling like I think you're going through the motions in a situation right now, Sagittarius. They wanted me to use the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck. What came out to describe you and your overall personal energy is choices, fragment, and grove. At the bottom of the deck, I have cycles. I think that you have choices right now in love, and I think there may be kind of two sides to you, and you're not really sure what to choose. Yes, your options are open. The choice is yours at this point. Your energy is kind of fragmented. And I think that with Grove here, which is about a healing, some of you take a lot of solace in spending time with your pet, a cat in particular, but also dog. I also think it's doing you a world of good right now to spend time outside in nature, at a park, in your backyard. I'm hearing that you love to be around flowers and trees, hearing the birds, seeing nature. You want to heal. You're going through a healing energy. I think a lot of you, again, are particularly drawn to nature at this time. I think that it is helping you put the pieces of some stuff back together. You want to pull all your pieces back together of yourself. But with cycles at the bottom of the deck, I think that you have been playing out some cyclical patterns emotionally. I actually know you have, because your advice or what you need to know is the Wheel of Fortune. It is an emotional time, but they want you to be very mindful of the cycles you play out. I recommend some journaling, actually. Like, what cycles and patterns do you see repeating? Are you okay with that? Are you okay with the karma cycles? Would you like to add some dharma cycles? Are you ready for that yet? Be mindful of the cyclical emotions that you're having and the cycles that you're playing out. In regards to a specific relationship, I have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other, and also stability. This relationship can stand the test of time, but I also have integrity at the bottom of the deck. Does the situation align with your morals and values? Based on what I see here, I think that the person that's coming towards you is a relationship where there actually is a lot of predictable stability for the most part, and the relationship can stand the test of time. I think that you have a lot of fun together. I think that this is a person that encourages you to have fun. It looks like they do. But they want you to ask yourself if what you're doing here is actually in alignment with what you value most, what you place value on, and if it's in alignment with your morals. I think you're not so sure, because at the bottom of my main deck, I have the Three of Wands, and I have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Sagittarius, you are thinking about the future, but I think you're a little frustrated and mopey. I think something's not entirely doing it for you, and I think that you're thinking quite a bit about the past. But the person or the energy coming towards you is the Three of Cups. The way they feel about you is the Knight of Cups. But you see yourself, or they're seeing you, as the Four of Cups. I think they're trying really hard to cheer you up, actually. What you need to know is the Wheel of Fortune, cycles, destiny, karma, dharma, change, things needing to just play out in your life. Time is kind of the thing right now. And the final outcome is the Eight of Wands. Communication, texts, messages, back and forth. I do see communication between yourself and another person. So a person coming towards you is the Three of Cups. Clarifying the Three of Cups is the Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the King of Wands. Typically, I focus more on the meaning of tarot cards It's not that I don't read intuitively or I don't read visually. I do, but your guides told me, look at the images, read intuitively and read visually today for Sagittarius. And I said, okay, so what I see here is this is a person that you spend time with, but you might not be like committed to. Ten of Swords, someone's been through a painful ending. There's a lot of memories here. And then this King of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that could be you. I honestly feel like because the Six of Cups is here and the Knight of Cups is here, this person has this really sweet side and they like to cheer you up. I noticed that in this card and in the Knight of Cups, he's holding flowers. This person may be a Sag like you. They could also be an Aries. I think that this person is sweet. I think that they're in your life to cheer you up and help you get through something difficult. It's also possible that you were very hurt by this person and there was a third party situation or something, or they never really committed, but you feel like you've known them forever. And he's hot. He's hot. I mean, the King and Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups came out when I read for you not that long ago. This could be a totally different storyline or timeline, or maybe just some deeper information about that last reading I did for you. The way this person feels is the Knight of Cups. Hey, girl. I love this card. Look how cute and sweet he is. He's very romantic. He's very charming. He's very idealistic. He's very youthful. He'll say all the right things. Clarifying this is the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. See how they're holding hands here? It's like Spirit brings the two of you together. This person may travel to see you, or you may travel to see them. You may eat outside together, have picnics outside, get together for a weekend. They talk a lot about that maybe. They may want to come and see you. That's how they feel. I keep hearing sweet and romantic. I think they cheer you up based on their cards overall. But Sagittarius, you're being seen as the Four of Cups. Clarifying this is the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I think that what you're doing, I think this person pours on a lot of charm. I think they say they want to come and see you. I think that they want to be your friend and maybe a bit more. But something's not really doing it for you here with the Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords, I think that you are kind of closed off with this person. I mean, she's smiling, but she's like, kiss my hand, bitch. Say my name. She's sweet, but she does not get up and move around. She receives her guests. There is a little bit of a flirtiness here with her shoulder showing. But then the Seven of Swords kind of sneaking away and the Three of Wands looking to the future. I do feel like this is kind of you, where you're like, I feel like you need to protect your heart, and you see that what this person's offering you, like the flowers, the fun, the get together, let's travel, let's do this group thing with the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. But I mean, if the Queen of Swords is someone else, you're not sure how you feel about her and you're thinking about the future. Or if you're the Queen of Swords, it's like there's something sort of unspoken between the two of you, I think, and a bit of an insecurity and thinking a lot about the future because this isn't 100% doing it for you. There could have at one time been a Cancer involved that you miss, or this person misses. But here's what you need to know. The Wheel of Fortune. Cycles. Cycles playing out. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I sat here and drank half a cup of coffee and said, explain this to me, please. I have the Moon, Justice, and the Queen of Wands flew into the reverse. I clarified why the Queen of Wands was in reverse. I'm like, okay, I definitely think Sagittarius is feeling a little bit less outgoing than normal. I think that they're redefining their sense of self. I think that some of you are also not sure you're thrilled by the passionate, more self-serving, non-committal energy that sometimes the Queen of Wands can bring. which isn't bad. Like, to have a strongly defined sense of self and to like be in a relationship, but also be very into yourself and your friends and like what you're doing in life. Some of you also have an injury of some kind, I just heard. I'm hearing something about someone's having a hard time walking. They have a headache and neck pain. But I clarified the Queen of Wands in reverse, and I have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Well, I think that there's this part of you that wants a new beginning that's passionate and exciting. Otherwise, you wouldn't look so bored and slightly closed off and duck and weave with this person. So you want that passion, you want that new beginning, you want something exciting, but at the same time, you're anxious about it. Watch out for chain smoking, for those of you that smoke, to deal with your anxiety. But with the Wheel, the Moon, and Justice, Sagittarius, I'm trying to think of like a really constructive way to put this. This is a cycle of karmic justice where you're kind of maybe having to deal with the consequences of some choices you've made, because justice in this deck is like, I've seen enough evidence, I'm dropping it now, I've made my decision, what did you expect? Justice can sometimes feel like a punishment even though it's not. And the Moon here, some of you are, because the Ten of Swords is here, some of you might be going through like a divorce or something in a court of law, and it's just like a spirit saying it's kind of a total mystery when this will all work itself out. And there's a lot of things that you don't understand right now, and a lot remains to be seen and is being hidden from you, and things just kind of have to play out, but karmic justice will be served. And in the meantime, you might not quite feel like yourself. But I think one of the things that Spirit might be trying to tell you is you may be playing out a cycle for an undetermined amount of time, and you might be getting some consequences that aren't making you feel great about yourself for some choices that you're making with this person, actually. It's like you want something here, but this is going to go on for a while if you let it. And I can see by your overall cards, I mean, no offense, but you're giving yourself away. You're giving yourself away. Something is not entirely doing it for you. You may be trying really hard to stay in your present moment, and whoever this person is, I'm like, this looks like a person that like cheers Sagittarius up and is really sweet, but this isn't doing it for you and you're not really opening your heart. It's also possible that there's someone else involved because there's a Queen of Swords. This Knight of Cups could even be a younger person, because I have the Three of Cups here. Let go of the pain from the past. And if this is a friend that can help you play hard, I do think it's a person that could be in your life for a long time. But you have to ask yourself, is this what I really want to do with the Integrity card? Eight of Wands is the final card. So I think this is a person you're going to talk to and keep in touch with. I keep hearing keep in touch. Clarifying the Eight of Wands is the Three of Cups again, the Four of Swords, and then the Eight of Wands. Some of you might not be able to go out this weekend because some of you aren't feeling well, or you're tired, or you need more time, or it's like, Eight of Wands choice, there's going to be a lot of communication. It's like your friends, you get together, you have fun, then not a lot really takes place. Someone's kind of dead on their ass. That could be you. That could be this person. It's like part of a recovery process and the healing and the growth. But then the Eight of Wands, a lot of communication. I'm also hearing that this person sends you a lot of things during the day that make you laugh. Or you see stuff on their social media that make you laugh. And you're maybe... it's like you're in it, but you're not. So this person's cards overall, Sagittarius, are the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like you're the High Priestess. And this person's like, hey, Sag, do you want to come out and play? Because the Page of Cups is an invitation to something. Hey, do you want to come out and spend time with me? Page of Wands, Two of Cups. Let's have fun. Let's talk. I think this person cares about you. I think that when you're together, you have like these really good, intimate, heart-to-heart conversations. You maybe go for walks together. You see them around town. Pages like explore and study. If this person's the High Priestess, they do want to open up to you and talk to you, but it's not committed energy. It's like sweet, lighthearted, and fun. This may be a person that you tried to pull out of their shell at one point. Like things could be opposite, roles could be reversed, okay? Especially for my masculines, you could be hung up on some younger water sign that was really elusive and you're with a Queen of Swords now and you're bored, but you guys message each other once in a while. This is a cycle that's not going to play out well for you because she's never going to be as strong as the King of Wands for my Sag masculines. Just FYI. If it's a woman, she has a less mature side. Yeah, but I'm hearing mostly that I'm picking up on my feminine. So there will be communication. Your cards, Sagittarius, are Temperance. There you are. I'm calm. I never let anybody see me sweat. You have balance in your life and peace. Also, the King of Wands, Strength, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, who are you in the scenario? I have a king and a queen here. If you're the King of Wands, you may be, with the Queen of Cups, I got the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. If you're the King of Wands, you might be dealing with and trying to be very strong for a very emotional woman. It might have been a third-party situation. It might have been heartbreaking. She may drink a little too much as well, or you try to pull her out of her shell from time to time, but you're like, I kind of want more than this. You may also be healing from a water sign from your past. She didn't have the strong personality that you did. A beautifully emotional person, but they could have been a Cancer, Leo cusp. So for my masculines, you're looking really strong and really great, but you're kind of bored-ish. Some of you are with a Queen of Swords now, but you're still thinking about the Queen of Cups. If you are feminine, I think that because the King of Wands is over here, and I think he's the one that comes forward with the flowers and tries to say, let's go take trips together. Let's have fun. Let's go to this festival this weekend. It's going to be really nice out. I just heard that you spent time with them over Holi, which is a holiday that took place a couple of weeks ago in India. It's a fun holiday, by the way. I just saw Holi. I saw like color run and people smashing each other with colors. Look Holi up. You might know what that is. But if you're a feminine, I think you're hanging out with this guy. They could be a Sag or a Leo like you. I think that you feel strong with them and good with them. But there's this part of you that's like sad and brokenhearted. You might be in a non-committal relationship. You want love in your life, but I honestly think that you have more healing to do. And be mindful, Sagittarius, because this may be a cycle of karmic justice that is playing out that will ultimately serve in your favor, but that you might not understand it entirely right now. I think that you're just playing hard with this person, their stability, and that you're meant to keep in mind that you have choices and this person may still have choices too. You have to ask yourself how you feel about that. And that you're still healing and pulling your energy, like your fragmented pieces back together. Be mindful of the cycles you play out, but pay close attention to and honor your emotions, honor your moon cycles, honor the feelings that pass and move through you, but let them move through you because everything's changing when cycles comes out. There is a lot of change and a lot of choices. Focus on healing. I think you're having fun with this now. I am going to do an extended reading because this might just be the way this person's making you feel right now. And I want to see if they will actually commit further to you. I think you are kind of wondering if something, like you may actually be in love with this person and staying in like a friends with benefits or open-ended relationship just out of pride. And I want to see how you really feel about this person and if all of this could lead to more, because it sure seems like they're sweet and they're trying. Yeah, so if you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But lots of communication. You just have to ask yourself that this is what you really want, okay? That's your reading for the next couple of days, Sag. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.